Most people think Labor Day is just a day for barbecues, shopping deals, and the unofficial end of summer. But the truth is far deeper and much darker. Labor Day was born out of struggle, bloodshed, and the fight for workers' rights in America. In the late 1800s, during the Industrial Revolution, American workers faced brutal conditions. 12 to 16-hour shifts were common. Children as young as 10 worked in factories. There were no safety laws, no overtime pay, and no weekends off. Workers were treated as replaceable parts of a machine, and accidents often led to death or permanent injury. For the wealthy, this was the golden age of industry. But for the working class, it was an age of survival. Families crowded into small apartments, barely making enough to eat. While the nation grew richer, the laborers who built it were left behind. But slowly, something began to change. Workers realized that alone they had no power, but together they could make their voices heard. Unions began to rise, bringing men and women into the streets, demanding dignity, justice, and a chance of better life. One of the defining moments came in 1894 with the Pullman strike. Railroad workers, tired of low wages and high rent in company-owned housing, stood up against their employer. The strike spread across the country, halting railroads nationwide. Businesses panicked, and the government intervened, not with compromise, but with troops. Violence broke out. Trains were burned, shots were fired, and when it ended, dozens of workers were dead, with many more injured. The nation was shaken. For the first time, America could no longer ignore the cost of ignoring its workers. Under immense pressure, President Grover Cleveland sought to calm the anger of the people. In September 1894, he signed legislation making the first Monday in September a national holiday, Labor Day. On the surface, it was a gift to workers, a recognition of their importance. But underneath, it was also an attempt to heal a wounded nation. Over the decades, Labor Day became a time of parades, speeches, and celebration of the American worker. It stood as a reminder that the nation's strength came not just from its factories and railroads, but from the men and women who kept them running. Today, many people see Labor Day as a long weekend of rest, barbecues, and sales at the mall. But its true meaning goes much deeper. It is a reminder of the workers who fought and sometimes died for the rights we now enjoy. The 8-hour workday, weekends off, safer workplaces, and fairer wages. Every break you take, every holiday you enjoy, and every protection you have at work is the result of someone's sacrifice generations ago. So the next time you enjoy your Labor Day weekend, remember this. It wasn't simply given to us. It was earned through courage, struggle, and sacrifice. If you find this video useful, kindly hit on the subscribe button to subscribe more interesting videos like this. Thank you for watching.